Welcome back to Stay at Home Storytime with Miss Walsh. Today we're going to read a book that all of my kindergartners have heard me read before, and it is one of their very, very favorite books. This book is called The Ugly Pumpkin. It's written and illustrated by Dave Horowitz, and I want to give a shout out to Ms. Brooks, who's the one who actually found this book 3 years ago, and I just don't know that my life would be complete without this book in it. So, thank you, Ms. Brooks. I am the ugly pumpkin, as you can plainly see. Of 100,000 pumpkins, none are quite like me. What do you think makes him different than all the other pumpkins? Since early in October, I've been waiting to get picked. But each time things start looking up, is he gonna get picked? Maybe. I end up getting tricked. Oh, how do we think the ugly pumpkin's feeling right now? A skeleton came for pumpkins one bright and crispy day. I asked if I could get a ride. He laughed and said, "No way." And when I said, "It's getting late and I don't have a home," he rolled his eye and said, "Goodbye," and left me all alone. Oh, what a poor ugly pumpkin. So I walked into November and happened on some trees. I asked if I could stay a while, and this time I said, "Please?" Uh-oh. Look at that tree. Does that tree look like he's ready to help the ugly pumpkin out, or does he look like a tricky tree? The trees all started smiling, and then one finally spoke. "Take off your boots and spread your roots." What is that tree holding behind its back? Oh no. Another cruel joke. Do you know what the word cruel means? If you don't, pause and ask your grown-up. I am the ugly pumpkin, I shouted to the sky. And then it started raining. Oh, I began to cry. Look, he has one little tear. He just feels like everything in the world is horrible. Oh, what a pumpkin. So, I took shelter in a garden. I was overrun with squash. And I noticed something very odd. Wait a second. And then thought, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! I'm a squash! Is he a pumpkin? He's not a pumpkin. He's a squash. At last, it was Thanksgiving, and I found where I fit in. Now you know my story, so let the feast begin. Happy Thanksgiving! Maybe a few months late, but that's okay. So, talk to your grown-ups. What was this story about? When we first met the ugly pumpkin, he thought that he was a pumpkin. And that because he didn't look like all of the other pumpkins, that made him ugly. But by the end of the book, it turns out he wasn't even a pumpkin to begin with. He was actually a squash. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's story. Tune in tomorrow for one of my very favorite books that I think you are going to absolutely love. Until then, bye!